How's it going, everybody? My name is Nick, and I also go by Golden Guy, and I am your coach of the Philadelphia Pincers. This time, we're coming back to you with Week 1 of the Pokemon All-Star Competition, also known as PAC, run by Spenthune. This is an off-season league where there's no Teras. No Tera captains whatsoever, no Tera whatsoever, and we're just having a good old grand time playing good old Hard Knocks Pokemon. Week 1, we take on a member of the front office in Coach Hooligan Harry and his Sydney Staraptors. Yeah, our first 2 weeks are against our front office, so I guess it's good just to get those knocked out of the way. But it's always a fun one when we get to play Harry. He's got an incredible team, so let's talk about it. So, on my opponent's side, you see the likes of one of the fastest mons in the meta and probably the best draft Pokemon of this generation, last generation too, and that's Dragapult. He's rocking that 142 base speed, can be ran either physical or special. If it comes, yeah, I said if it comes, I probably expect some kind of support set with maybe just running Hex and T-Wave, Will-O-Wisp, maybe U-Turn? Yeah. It's got a tough matchup against my team, surprisingly, and that was not done on purpose, but it definitely has its work cut out for him if he does come. But let's talk about his other mons. He's got Urshifu's Rapid Strike, in addition to Iron Treads. Iron Treads does really well into my team, and so does Urshifu Rapid Strike. It deals with the things that Dragapult really doesn't deal with all that well. They both do. But then he has the combination of Galarian Slowking and Sea Titan for the chilly reception into a Snow Abuser. He's got defensive threats like Mandibuzz, Porygon 2, Doxbun, and Electric. Two of those have to be rocking that Eviolite to get that super bulk, but they are still threats that you can't go without prepping for. A mon that surprisingly, once again, in the hands of Harry, that looks good into my team is that Thwackey. Thankfully, it can't Tera to get even stronger, but it looked really good into my team, and especially the team that I ended up bringing, so that sucks. But it'll be okay. And then, last but certainly not least, is his Typhlosion. I don't really anticipate the Typhlosion to come to this matchup, nor do I anticipate the Doxbun, Porygon 2, or Electric to come to this matchup. But the Typhlosion I really think has to stick on the bench. I don't think it has a great matchup into things like Cyclizar, Keldeo, Swampert, Swalot, so on, and Deancey, so on and so forth. So I definitely don't think it's coming. And then we have our team over there on the left, rocking with that Deoxys Speed, Kingambit, Keldeo, Cyclizar, Deancey, Brambleghast, Talonflame, Swalot, Swampert, Rotom Fan, and Frostmoth. It's a really strong team, or at least so I've been told. I'm really hoping that I can get in on this battle and, just claim some hits with Deoxys Speed. Try out Kingambit for the first time. Be on the backs of things like Keldeo and Swampert as water types into this team to absorb, hits from the Urshifu Single Strike and those ice hits from Sea Titan. And then Cyclizar and Brambleghast are there to make sure that my opponent cannot keep up hazards against our team. And then we've got some tech thrown in there as well. We're gonna try to get connected here with Harry and get this battle on the way, guys. All right, it looks like we are connected here with Harry. Let's see what he decided to bring to the matchup. No Thwackey. Oh, I saw that off rip and oh, buddy. No Thwackey is fantastic for us, but we do see a Doxbun. We see an Urshifu Rapid Strike. We see Slowking, Galar. We see Mandibuzz. That's a little unfortunate, but it's better than Thwackey in my opinion. We do see Dragapult. And we see an Iron Treads. Okay. You know what? I don't mind this at all. That means that we don't have to deal with Sea Titan, and we don't have to deal with Thwackey, and we'll just lead Jinbei. I don't see a reason why not. We can get Stealth Rocks up relatively early, or we can just attack something, or flip turn out. But yeah, Mandibuzz and Darkspun over Sea Titan and Thwacky, and that's absolutely bonkers to me. Said good luck, have fun to my boy Harry in the chat. So we about to just get into this battle and see who he decided to lead with. It's gonna be Shadow. It's gonna be the Mandibuzz, baby. Mandibuzz can have Toxic on it, I believe. Yes, it can, and I would not be surprised to see a Toxic come out here. Good thing Swampert's not really here to like just stay around, so I think I can just flip turn out, and yeah, we'll just go for there. We don't have much that deals with Mandibuzz, but honestly, no, we'll just flip turn out. You can go for Toxic. Yeah, that's pretty much what I thought was going to happen right there. We see a Toxic on the Mandy. It's probably Boots if I had to guess, and he probably has Defog as well. Keldeo into Mandibuzz. Hydro Pump is doing a metric ton, but so is Surf. Let's see, what is it doing to King Gambit? Nothing. But then again, we aren't doing much back to it because he can just go out into Urshifu. So we're just going to go out into Keldeo here and launch off the biggest of Hydro Pumps into something on the team. He can take this and Brave Bird us back if he wants to, but he's not going to. Who's he gonna go out into? Draft King, is that the Slow King, baby? Yeah, it is. So this Slow King is probably, oh yeah, it's big damage. That is big damage. And he probably just either hard switches out, or so that Slow King damage is like max HP, max Fidef, or maybe like he's AV, and like no Fidef. Yeah, that looks about more right. That looks more right. So I think we just go out in the Jinbei here. So we're looking at an AV Slow King with no Spadef. At least based on my calcs, right? Chopper's gonna come on back. We're going back out in the Jinbei. Slow King, it's not gonna be Chilly Reception. Goes for a Focus Blast off rip, okay? Yeah, I'm not going out into King Gambit on this guy, buddy. No way, no how. 192 down to 121. 192 down to 121. 63%. So that's looking like 36. So are you like max special attack? Oh yeah, you have max special attack, max roll, baby. Okay. I think I can flip turn fairly easily here, or I can set up a Stealth Rock. We can flip turn out into Brambleghast. I don't want Brambleghast to get hurt. Let's set up a Stealth Rock and see what my opponent wants to do. He has to fear an Earthquake, yeah. Can go out into Mandibuzz pretty easily. Yeah, that's the Mandibuzz. And we're just gonna flip turn out, as he probably goes for a Defog if I had to guess. We do have Stealth Rocks up. He can go for a Defog if he wants to, that's fine. And we can just go out into, or flip turn out into Keldeo. Hopefully it's not a Toxic Protect set. Knockoff comes off and get rid of our lefties. That is perfectly fine. He's sitting at about 75%. Keldeo can surf fairly freely, so we do see knock. 2 surfs should kill the Slowking from where it was at, even after the regenerator. Dragapult can come in and not take 2 surfs. So I think surf is what I'm going to do, because Hydro Pump clearly knocks this thing out from this range. And anything else, so I don't think Darkspawn wants to take 2 surfs. No. Darkspawn doesn't even want to take 1, potentially, depending on the set, after Stealth Rock damage. So yeah, this is what we're going with, baby. Keldeo's putting in the finest of work, putting on this early pressure. Choice Specs, baby, to the max. Yeah, that's what we're rocking with right now. Gonna withdraw Shadow, that's cool. So I'm wondering if you do have Defog. Got your Bay, who are you? Darkspawn? No, Dragapult. Okay, yeah, you dig. That is my Bay, you know it. Surf comes off. We do a heck of a lot of damage. My opponent can go for, my opponent Harry, yeah, can go for a Thunder Wave if he wants to, but I'm honestly content just to stay in here and surf again, because he's sitting at, he went down to what? Yeah, let's just surf again. I don't think you can take 2. Draco Meteor comes off. We should be able to live this unless he specs. He specs. That is a specs dude. Oh yeah, Choice Specs. Good on him. And that was a roll too. Okay, 50% in his favor, I do believe. Because we were at 100%. Yeah, 50% roll. But that's Choice Specs, which means that honestly I can just go out into Deoxys here and just go for a hit. So that's what we're gonna do. Knockoff kills, Ice Beam kills, Psycho Boost kills. I know that I'm faster. So yeah, let's just go for the knockoff, get Keldeo off the layout. Keldeo, you did good work. I should have probably expected the Choice Specs coming out, but it doesn't make much sense, in my opinion, right, for this to be a Choice Specs Dragapult. I do think it struggled a lot in this game, and now King Gambit always comes in and can like set up a sub on it, because he's going to want to switch out, because he's not going to want to take the what's it called? Former Roller Derby. It's going to be the Iron Treads. Okay. Because he's not going to want to take the Sucker Punch. We do get rid of the guy's leftovers. He came in and took Stealth Rock damage. Iron Treads. Stealth Rocks would have done 6%, I believe. And now he's sitting at 74. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay in on this. We are going to just go out into Jimbei. Potentially let my opponent claim another one, but that's okay. Swampert. We got rid of this thing's leftovers, so he can just set up Stealth Rocks if he wants to. Knockoff comes off. I'm not going to do much. He can Earthquake here fairly freely, I believe. Yeah, he can just pick up an Earthquake kill. On the off chance that he doesn't, I think I'm free to just flip turn. Yeah, and that should be a kill. Yeah. Okay, Iron Treads picks up a kill on Swampert. And now we can just go out into I don't want to really take this with Bramblegast, right? Knock off. I mean, we can. It's not the end of the world. We can't, no, because we can't do much to it in return, unfortunately. We can just go into Frankie and U-turn. Let's see, your name is Cyclozar, right? Cyclozar, Ice Spinner we're taking a lot from, but we do take the Earthquake. I think he doesn't have an item. So I'm just going to knock off myself in anticipation of his knockoff or a potential switch out. It should put him into range. Oh, Rabbit Spin, okay, nice. Iron Treads, no. Cyclozar, that's what your name is. Cyclozar into a +1 Iron Treads. I can now right, and he's probably max speed, right? Slow U-turn. Knockoff comes off, that's fine. He's gonna see that we were Havanberry. We're just gonna U-turn on out of there. Probably go out into Bramblegast and Strength Step. Because he has to be max speed to outspeed Deoxys here. Deoxys is at 90%. It's a roll, and we would end up killing ourselves, so we are just going to go out into my boy Brook here and Strength Step up. We can Shadow Sneak the Dragon. So yeah, let's just Strength Step up. He can go out in a Mana Buzz fairly freely. Man, yep. 66, down to 66. Down to 66. Bramble. That should bring us back up to full. And we no longer have our leftovers. Yeah, I think we're looking fairly well. Freely go out into Deoxys here. I don't think he wants to stay in. Yeah, he's going to withdraw. He can go out in the Mana Buzz. Deoxys, are you boots? Your boots. Mana Buzz. Foul Play's doing a lot. So I am just gonna go. I probably should have predicted that better and just go back out or go out into King Gambit here. He can defog if he wants to, but he also has to be wary of Defiant King Gambit. That would have been a great bring into this match. Let's see. Deoxys can clean. Sees that we're Supreme Overlord. Knockoff comes off and knocks off our Lumberry, which isn't a huge deal. So now he can defog for free. But I am just going to set up a substitute and see what he wants to do from here. Iron Treads. 2 allies faint. U-turn comes off. Okay. He's probably going to go out into Iron Treads here. Iron Treads is sitting at about 50-ish%. King Gambit into Iron Treads. Kowtow does a lot. Sucker Punch is doing a lot. He did not go for Defog though, so we do have to remember that. So he's going to be taking rocks damage on anything that comes to come in. That is going to be the Iron Treads. We set up a sub. And we're going to be able to get a free, what's it called off? Oh yeah, we're going to be able to get a free Kowtow to go off. What are you going to do? Earthquake comes off, that's fine, it's going to break our sub. But we just Kowtow here. Okay, and do we pick up a kill? No, we just barely miss out on a kill. Damn it! Alright, let's set up a Sucker Punch. You got rocks? No? You got rocks. Yeah, you do. Good plays. Let's go for another one. Yeah, okay. I'm not playing these games with you, bud. King Gam is going to pick up his first kill of the season. It's probably going to be Urshifu that comes out, if I had to guess. And we are dealing with rocks currently, but we can always spin them off with either of our spinners now, so it's not too bad. Iron Treads is off, which means that Deoxys does a lot more work. We haven't seen a fourth move, I don't think, on the Mana Bus, so it's either Roost, Defog, or Foul Play. Honestly. Oh, he has Knock, that's what he was. Knock as his dark move, so it's probably not Foul Play. Knock would kill Deoxys. Or Knock would do a lot of damage. It would not kill. Let me rephrase that. Hot Cross. This is going to be the buns, baby. The buns. This probably has... I'm assuming you have Body Press, to be honest with you. Like, right? That makes the most sense here. Doc Spun. King Gambit. Oh yeah. You've got Body Press. I'll just go out into my Tumbleweed here, and we'll click Rabbit Spin this turn. Ramble into Doc Spun. Do you have Crunch? Body Press comes off, okay. Do you have Crunch? I don't think you do. I'm just gonna go for a Rapid Spin. Get rid of these rocks, because then you can't set them up with anything else. Does he go out in the Dragapult? No, yeah, it's gonna be good. Good plays. That's okay, I'll Shadow Sneak you. You're not Cassib Berry. Shadow Sneak should kill to a non-defense invested dude. At least I hope it does. We shall see. Okay, who are you going out? Mana Bus? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Scout for what you need to. We don't have an item, so knockoff's not going to be doing much. Great. Yeah, I'm going to Rapid Spin here because I don't want the rocks on my side of the field. And if you have Defog, good on you. We're sitting at +1 now. U-turn comes off. We do not outspeed a Dragapult if he's like max speed or if he's speed creeping. But we do have the rocks off of our field. Deoxys is looking good for endgame. just between the attacks that we have, it's just looking good. I really wish I still had Keldeo. Keldeo was putting on a lot of pressure, and maybe I should have scouted, but you know, you live and you learn. I didn't bring a fairy type, so Specs Draco Meteor's pretty free into my team. Because my fairy type is Diancie, it kind of loses-ish to Urshifu over time. And I felt like he would, and it definitely loses to the Iron Treads. So I felt like with both of those on the other side, it was going to be a difficult battle. Are you going to try to wish up? Dragapult into, or not, Dockstone. I'm just going to Strength Sap and try to get myself back up to full in case you want to attack. But you can wish, that's fine, and I will Poltergeist. Yeah. I am just going to Poltergeist this. He can Scout if he wants to. That's fine with me. Deoxys can always come in and claim a kill. Okay, who are you going out into? Mandibuzz? Gotcha. No, buddy. Not today. Not today. Come on. Come on, hit it with his Choice Specs, baby. Come on, Bramblegas. Yeah, not today. Not today. Bramble putting in the finest of work, taking out our buddy Dragapult. Oh, that's... Oh. Daggers to the heart. Bramblegas having to take out its own bud. Daggers. Mandibuzz comes out. That's fine. I can now go out into Frankie fairly freely, or Zoro fairly freely. He can U-turn if he wants to. It's probably the best play for him. Let's just go out into Zoro. Come on, buddy. Come on. What are you gonna do? You can defog. You can roost. What are you gonna do? U-turn? U-turn makes the most sense. Toxic. Oh, buddy. We setting up a sub. Setting up a sub. Set up the sub. And bring in the Urshifu, probably. That's fine. I'll just kowtow into it. I get damage on it, which is fantastic. Urshifu. He can Surging Strikes very easily here. We're just going to kowtow. I don't think... Yeah, he needs 2 to break the sub and 1 just to do damage. That's fine. We should... Yes! Okay. So we can kowtow here. And then Sucker Punch for damage. It did 25-ish%. Yeah, it looks about right. We'll Sucker Punch for some damage, and then go out into Bramble. Oh, okay. I am just going to Iron Head into this thing to see what it wants to do. He can Roost. I haven't seen his 4th move. I don't think I've seen his 4th move, at least. Yeah, okay. There it is. King Gambit. Doing little bits of damage. I'm going to make him kill me. There's no point in me staying in here. Okay, now who do you go out into? Dockspun looks pretty good to go out into. You can obviously go out into, but I think I go out in the Deoxys no matter what on this play. You can go out and Slow King if you want to. King Gambit went down. Amanda Buzz. I don't want to knock off the Slow King, and Brambleghast is looking really good here in the end game. Yeah, it's gonna be Slow King. Okay. This was Assault Vest. And like no spit out. So I'm just gonna go out here into Brambleghast. He's probably going to double out into his Mandibuzz, which, I mean, I can't blame him for that. Brambleghast. I'm just gonna try and take charge here and go out into Luffy. So Deoxys and the Mandibuzz, I think we're looking decent with an Ice Beam into it. Okay. Shadow comes out, and we are just gonna Ice Beam here. We're gonna see if it's specially defensive. That's a word. It's not gonna kill, unfortunately, so he can just roost up and he can U-turn or knock off. Knockoff would probably be our best case scenario, because then he gets rid of our Life Orb. And we still have enough HP to do an attack. Do you have attack investment? No, you don't. Okay. But if Urshifu has Aqua Jet, then that becomes an issue, right? So here we just Ice Beam again. We let Deoxys pick up a kill against Mandibuzz, which means that's opening up Brambleghast a lot. So we don't have our Life Orb. Draft King comes out. And I think here I'm just going to fire off a big Psycho Boost. For damage, I don't need to really play around with with risking my Brambleghast, knowing that I can just come in now and hit. Okay, he's got Sludge Bomb, and he's gonna take out the Deoxys with the Slow King. Everybody's getting a kill, baby. We're gonna go out into Brambleghast and fire off a fat Poltergeist. It's going to be good, doing good damage to anything. What kind of... I know that you're Assault Vest. I know that for... Like, that was the damage rolls that I was getting. You're Assault Vest. So, we'll see. Or at least I think you're Assault Vest. The way that it's been played, you're Assault Vest. Poltergeist into Darkspun. It's not doing much. Darkspun honestly could just be a pain, and Wish protects BS to the end of the game. That would really suck. But yeah, I mean, that's honestly what we're gonna have to play with. Poltergeist comes off. We do see it's Assault Vest, and we're gonna pick up a kill here. Yeah, cool. Brambleghast picking up a second kill. Again, Slow King. Darkspawn probably wants to come out here. And honestly, I can't beat it. But all I've seen is BP and Wish. So I don't know what other moves it has. It could just have Body Press, to be honest with you. Probably play rough. Urshifu's gonna come out. Alright. Urshifu into my guy. If I can go +1, I'm still not outspeeding, so might as well just Poltergeist. I don't think I can beat the Darkspawn. Swords Dance up, okay. He's gone +2. It's not Choice Scarf. So at +1 we would outspeed, right? Does he have aerial ace? Did I just throw? I think here I rapid spin so that I'm faster on the following turn and I can strength sap up. I think that's the play. Ice Punch. That, yeah, that does it. Ice Punch. Does it do it? Does that actually do it? Yeah, that did it. Okay. Good. Good on my opponent. I can't win now. I can't. There's no way. Cyclozar into Urshifu. I mean, he can easily preserve this, and that's on me. Good games. He wins. I can't beat the... assuming, you know, he has body press, yeah, I definitely can't win. We are just going to fire off a Draco Meteor. Oh, wait, he's going to let us pick up a kill. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. And not being a bad sport. I think that was for every mod on his team just picked up a damn kill. That is insane. And I don't have like Iron Head or anything to hit this, and that's on me. Darkspawn's gonna clutch it out. I did not expect the Darkspawn to come, to be completely honest with y'all. I don't have any... Rapid Spin's gonna be my best thing to hit it with. What do we get rid of? Heavy Duty Boots. I didn't... Yep, I knew that. Didn't even pay attention. Yeah, good games. Darkspawn clutching it up in the end. 1-0 loss, week 1. I don't know. I know that there's probably some play that I like misplayed there. And it might have been not... No, because that wouldn't have mattered. I don't know. Maybe... It's a Sword Stance on the Urshifu, right? I don't know that it... Why did I think Aerial Ace over Ice Punch? Brain, Nick, brain. Oh man, that was a fantastic game. I against Harry. Yeah. But GG's to my boy. Hopefully I'll get him back next time. Hopefully. But my name's Nick. I also go by Golden Guy, and I'm your coach at the Philadelphia Pincers. We'll be seeing you.